Hello, welcome to the Kenneth Vercammen Law Office Legal Podcast. This edition, we answer the question, what is the probate process? Well, the probate process is where the will is accepted and filed by the county surrogate. So I like to think of explaining the surrogate's kind of like a fancy name for the will clerk. As long as it's the original will, properly signed by the person, two witnesses, the attorney or notary, it's self-proving, and the original properly done, then the surrogate can admit it to probate. But that's a reason why people should not cheap out and do these cheap things online, because they usually don't sign it right, it's not properly done, and then the surrogate cannot admit the will to probate. So probate is a process where a will is proved to be valid by the surrogate, who has authority to determine the authenticity of the document, and also issuing letters testamentary for the person who will be the executor. Let's see. So probate is where someone dies with assets in their name alone. The individual in the will, the executor, goes through the surrogate with the help of their attorney usually, and the original will is admitted to probate. Let's see, it has to be in the county where the decedent resided at the time of their death. So even if someone passed away in a specific hospital, it's where they resided. I mentioned if it's self-proving, there's no further proof. However, sometimes wills aren't signed correctly, and you have to go in find one of the witnesses. So therefore, if you don't have a self-proving will, you should have get a new one done. In addition, let's see, the person who is the executor. Obviously, they have to wait a certain number of days. The fees are relatively inexpensive, and therefore, New Jersey's a probate easy state, where a notice of probate is sent to all the people in the will and anyone that would have inherited if there was no will. And then the executor is not followed by the surrogate. They usually have assistance with an attorney, and then at the end, assets are sold, a estate account is set up, and then a formal accounting is prepared. The attorney prepares a release and refunding bond. If everyone is happy, everyone signs in front of a notary, and the assets are distributed. So New Jersey's a probate easy state. There's more information on probate of the will on our website, njlaws.com. For representation, contact Ken Vercammen's office in Edison at 732-572-0500. Thank you.